Welcome back to another episode of Lick, the Rapper Podcast with your host, Imani Blair. Before we get started, I apologize. I was not on schedule these last couple weeks. We went to Florida and it threw things off, and then I lost my Instagram, and then I had a panic attack. And we've just been really busy doing something really big that we're going to talk about in this episode. But I love y'all. I'm here. And if you're here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, go ahead. Click that subscribe button right there. Also, leave me a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into the episode. No further ado. To my left, y'all know her very well. She's been on the podcast twice already. Give it up for Mia Macias Crosby.
What's up, guys? I'm back. The baddie's here.
To my right, the writer and director, the mother of six, the woman who's been married for almost 40 years. She has so much to talk about. My mother, Miss Glennis Crosby.
Hey, Money.
Hey, you were on the episode before.
Here?
Yeah, you were on the Rapper before. You don't remember we recorded upstairs?
And when you first started.
When I first started.
I do remember.
And I got a lot of good feedback about that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
One guy said it made him want to have a good conversation with his mom.
Oh, yeah. You got to talk to your mother because she got it. She knows. You might not like it, but she knows. She knows. If she's a decent human being. But if she's trash, she don't. So you got to figure that out.
Mia, can you stop blowing so loud in the mic? Why are you looking like that? If you're not going to have a good attitude, you're going to have to get off the show.
I thought this was your co-host.
What is all of that?
Your co-host.
Okay. All right. I don't know what that is. So it's a couple things I really wanted to talk to you about. Mm-hmm. We right now are in the thick of a show called Hypocrite, the musical.
Yes.
We have done this show 7 times in Richmond, Virginia.
Yes.
And it has been like we are literally producing a Broadway level musical.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's hard.
It's very hard. Extremely hard.
And I just, that a lot of my audience, that's what they like to hear about. Like the behind the scenes of the stuff that I got going on. And I think this is a big one. By the way, April 10th, Friday, Charlottesville, Virginia, the Paramount Theater. It's going to be an amazing show. Mm-hmm. I'm talking comedy. I'm talking tears. I'm talking acting. I'm talking dancing. Mm-hmm. What more could you want?
Not more.
Nothing more.
No, nothing more.
But putting it on is no joke. Yes, Mia?
Never mind. I'm not even going to say it.
But putting it on is no joke.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about putting it on and what that looks like as the executive producer, writer, and director.
First of all, go to the bank. Head straight to the bank. Because when you first start your project and nobody really believes in you to invest money, then you have to do it yourself.
You're breathing real hard into the mic.
Oh, she breathing so terrible. Oh, so is the co-host gone?
I don't know what to say.
Oh, okay.
It hasn't been a pleasant experience.
Okay.
It hasn't been a pleasant experience.
Okay. So
we'll do a one-on-one another time, man.
Yeah, because I think she irritated by my energy.
Oh.
It must be our energy because when we together, it's fine. Then you come in the thing and then the energy goes away. And now she's over there, So it's a one-on-one thing with her. You still want her to be your co-host?
No, Mia, let us just have this real serious conversation. Love you, girl. All right, now we can have a real podcast. Okay, but before we even get into Hypocrite the musical, I kind of want to lay out more of your background as an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Because you owned a major hair salon here in Richmond, Virginia. Mm-hmm. So this isn't your first rodeo.
It's not. And it's the same thing. God gives you a dream. When you have an idea, that's God speaking clearly. When people say, how do you hear from God? That's it. When he say, start a podcast, that's God.
Right.
When he say, go over there and cut down some trees, that's God. When he everything that happens in your life is just God speaking. And whether you tune in to listen, because I started a salon just from a thought of I wanted Black women to have a beautiful space to come in. I wanted stylists to have some structure in a salon. I wanted you to come to my business and enjoy yourself. So I came up with some rules, like all my stylists dress alike. We wore T-shirts on Saturday. You got to come on time. No children allowed. Nice music playing. And the first thing was our clients were first. So that blew me up in Richmond, Virginia, because it was a new concept. Because we used to go in salons and sit all day long and kids running around, people selling stuff. I didn't like that. So when God said that, I just did it.
Yeah.
And then when I did it, it worked.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And you even had Tupac Shakur come to your salon.
Tupac Shakur came to my salon in his heyday when he was hot, and I was older, so I didn't know who Tupac Shakur was. But he came up in my shop talking loud and rambunctious heydays, and I was like, "Hey, sir, excuse me, but we don't do that here. You gotta pipe down." And do you know that man was so respectful to me? Like he had an entourage with him and everything. And I spoke to him and I said, I don't do this in my salon. You need to bring it down. And maybe it was kind of good I didn't know it was Tupac. You know what I mean? But I don't know if I would have. Yeah. But I'm not starstruck. So either way,
he would have had to
calm down. Because that clown in my chair that was paying me, that was more important to me than some clown making all this noise. But shout out to him because that day, now knowing who he was and how he handled it was very, very impressive.
Daisy, first it was Mia. Now it's Daisy.
Everybody want attention
from you. We trying to have a
you.
podcast,
but that's okay. Everybody want attention from Monty, and you got to do it.
I didn't lay down and have that one child.
Well,
I wouldn't even have a space.
You went and got this one.
Oh
so
man,
let's rub her and let her do her thing.
Yeah, I love that story.
Yeah.
That Tupac. And I don't know if you noticed, but at the time I must have been in the second grade. Mm-hmm. There was a girl in our class saying Tupac was her daddy.
Okay.
And her mom had a picture with Tupac, and she told all of us that he was her daddy. So when I found out that Tupac was at the shop, I said, "Well, she must not be lying."
At the shop? No, he should have been at her house because he was coming through. So I don't know how much that was her daddy, but that's her story. Let's let her live with that and be clear, happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Did you have any other celebrities come to the salon?
It was people. I don't know if you know Mad Skills from Richmond, Virginia, who is a Grammy Award winner.
Shout out Mad Skills.
Mad Skills did his first. That's the stuff that we would do. He wanted to do a video in the salon, and I was like, "Do it. Come on a Saturday when the shop is packed." He bought the cameras. We did Nod Your Head, and it blew up. You know, so that blew my salon up that I would do that. But business, guys, is all about enjoying it, having fun, doing what makes sense, coming up with fresh ideas. That was just a fresh idea. And I'm just so grateful to have been a part of his journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else? Not really. Not that I would say was a celebrity.
Well, this was separate from the salon, but Paul Mitchell Systems for like years we would fly out to Vegas and do these huge hair shows.
Yeah, I did. It was a black consortium that had started for Paul Mitchell. And so Floyd Kenyatta found me and I became a unofficial stylist for Paul Mitchell, and I would fly out cruise year after year. You were involved with that as a little girl, on that big stage.
Yeah, I would say that's like kind of how I got my start. Because I was
you were tiny.
I was like 7.
You and Brandon. And I gotta find that video because I really wish I could see it now.
Yeah, me too.
I bet you we can find it if we.
I never saw it before.
But I bet you if we went on Paul Mitchell and find it like ChatGPT.
What year?
I bet you we can find it
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But that was crazy. I used to take people in limousines up to BWI, and we would get on those flights and go to Vegas.
Y'all owned a limousine service. So as kids, y'all,
Bad idea.
as kids, we would be riding around Richmond in a limo.
Yeah.
And it was normal to us.
Well, the idea about the limo came that I wanted my clients to have VIP experiences. So that would mean that for your service, the car would come and pick you up, bring you to the salon. We owned a restaurant in between the salon. You would get a meal, come and get your hair done, and then get some flowers and go home. Just the VIP experience. But to be honest with you, I had a lot of ideas that I didn't have time to really develop because I was doing
In the thick of it.
I was doing
And you
so
had
many
3
things.
children.
3 talented children who were
Busy.
baseball games, touring. You would tour in the world. My son, John, he was miming at every church on Sunday, going with you. So it was like I saw these things, but I just didn't know how to develop all of them at the same time.
And y'all own like 4 properties.
We had houses.
I only own 1 and it's about to take me out of here.
You think it ain't take us out? Yeah, all that stuff sounds so good, right?
It sounds great.
Oh my
They
goodness.
have no idea.
But one thing I would say about business, stick to what you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you try to branch out to too many things and you don't know it, it's going to be super hard. I should have transitioned years before I left that salon to run the business. Like I stayed behind a chair a bit too long because I had great ideas, but trying to do hair, trying to run a home, trying to do try. You just run out of time and you run out of energy. You run out of time.
And then you get jaded.
Yeah.
And then you don't want nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not meant to be that way. So if you're going to do something, stick to what you knew. I knew hair. I knew people. I knew how to manage people, and that worked. But then you get a little money, and then you want to go do what they doing. So that's just my advice. Just
double down.
Yeah, double down on
double
what you
down
know.
on what you know.
Yes, and increase it, and keep increasing that.
That's good advice.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now, I don't know if you want to say your age.
I'm 65. I don't mind my age. I'm so grateful.
Period. Now at 65, you're transitioning to a whole new career.
Yes. And again, it was not my choice. Daisy, it wasn't my choice. I'm sorry. You don't like that it wasn't my choice. But I'm going to say God keeps pouring into my brain ideas and things. So at first, when I first did the show at Henrico Theater, it was supposed to be a one and done. I'm going to tell this story. I'm going to do my best. And after the show, when people went crazy and was, when are you going to do it again? When are you going to do it again? We went to Dominion Energy Center. And that happened. And then it's just like people kept asking for the show. So we kept doing the show. So this is my first experiencing like putting my cast on the road. And we're only going an hour away, but it's a different thing. It's a different feeling. It's a different experience. It's a different learning experience. But so I do love to learn. Even if I make mistakes, I like to learn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it's all about.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Issa Rae did a podcast, and I think she said businesses are designed to fail.
Yeah.
You know, like people who are successful, you did not see the 50 failures.
Mm-mm.
You didn't see the $200,000 that they lost.
No,
you know, like
no.
you don't see it.
You
But
don't see-
they have those stories, and they just kept chugging through, you know.
You don't see the biggest thing that you don't see is the people turning on you. That's huge. And I'm not sure. I'm still asking God, like, what is that about? Why do people have to turn on you when you're doing your best and you're giving your best? But that's a huge part of business. You will really find out who's in your corner, who's against you, who's jealous of you.
What's your advice about that?
It's nothing. It's
There's
a part
nothing you
of
can
it's
do
a part
about
of the, it's a part of the plan, because if you ever get to that point, you need to know who's with you and who's not with you. And you can only find that out
Through
the process.
Yeah. Through the storm.
Through the storm. Yeah. Yeah. But it's good too, guys, because it's like you see so much glory in the idea. To have an idea and then to see it, that is like a miracle type of feeling.
And get a reaction from it.
And get a reaction from your word that God gave you.
That God gave you.
You write it down, then all of a sudden you
It
look
works.
up and there it is. And that's like when he showed me the salon, and then I looked up one day and had 40 employees. I was like, how did that happen? When did it happen? But it happens. But another thing, y'all, it's not easy. As you're going through
It's
it,
actually so hard that it's painful
it's
and
painful.
sickening.
It's painful.
Because people say that. Keep going. It's not easy, but keep going. No, it's so hard that you will want to kill yourself. That's how hard it is.
It's that hard times 10.
Yes.
But that's when you have to focus on the original thought. Like one point, I was getting mad if I lost money with this, right? And then I had to remember, why did I start? And when I remember why I started, it was just to share the word. So you got to go back to the original thing. When I started a salon, I just wanted Black women to have a beautiful space. That was the original idea. It wasn't to become rich. It was, I do want to become rich.
Yeah, for sure. But God gave you the idea.
The original idea is what you got to go back to.
He ain't say nothing about no money.
He ain't said nothing about it, but I wish he had said something about the money.
He keeps his promises, Mom.
No, he keeping promises. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know, a tree by its fruit.
You'd say that all the time.
And if you're a good tree, I can now look around Richmond, Virginia and see the fruit. Most people that own a hair salon came from the professional hair salon or Nirvana, different brands that I had. And to see them now feeding their families with that. Dion Hughes, an excellent hairdresser, just went to London teaching people that I can go on that journey with her because I know where she started.
100%.
And I am so proud of all of them. I can't even, Antonio Turner, Javada, her, just the staples in Richmond. Tammy Johnson. Bam, my boy.
So many people.
Just so many people. I can't Frida, Maurice, all of them salon owners. Kara Bell. I'm telling you, it's so many. I can't even. So if I forgot your name, it's not intentional. It's just, it's just so many.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah. Even if you go to local theater in Richmond on playbills, most of these actors have Hypocrite the Musical on there in their bio. Yeah. That's a huge deal to me that we're stamped now in people's bios.
Exactly. And you know what's another thing, hey Daisy, is that you saw something and you gave people a chance. And see, me, Imani and I, we are different in that. If you stick with me, I'm going to stick with you. Monty will cut you. Monty's my assistant director. Don't be over there looking innocent. Monty's the assistant director to the show. And if you can't produce, Monty want to cut you. I'm telling y'all the honest to God truth. But I'm the type, if you stick with me because of what I've gone through with disloyal people, I'm going to stick with you until the bitter end.
This is the thing. So I got that Gemini, Kanye, Donald Trump spirit.
Ooh.
Tupac Shakur spirit.
Don't put Trump in there. Can you please take him
All right,
out?
I don't want to offend nobody, but that's funny to me that he's a Gemini. But it's so not personal. It's so in my brain, two completely different things where it's like, thank you so much for being loyal. Here's $1 million. I never want to see you again. Because when it comes to that stage, it's just a certain look. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, thank you for being loyal. What can we find for you in this show? But
Monty, what you got to understand is deeper than that.
I know it is. You're a good person. God is not done with me.
No, it's deeper than that because some people come in your life for seasons and reasons. And I know now that the best of the best ain't always loyal. And they ain't always kind. And they're not always good. And for me, I need to connect to that higher level. Because guarantee, can you say that I told you so? That some people you wanted to cut have benefited us.
Oh my God, you are calling me out.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes.
In different ways that saved us.
100.
And you wanted to let them go, but they come in and they have some other reason that God put them there.
You are 100% correct.
Okay.
You are 100% correct. But as the choreographer And you know what I'm saying?
And you're great at it.
Thank you so much. And that's a title I don't even give myself because it feels so weird. But I do that, you know, for the show. But it's it's a different level of, I don't want to use the word frustration.
I can understand.
But as the choreographer, you know what I'm saying?
Imani,
like it's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
But the deal is, you are 30 some years behind me.
Right.
And so you're on your learning curve.
Right.
And you're going to get to that point where you're going to have people cut you so deep that after a while you don't care about talent. You'll suffer for character.
Yeah, a theater that I've worked for before, they hire people that are consistent, people that are dependable,
right?
Because they don't want to take risks.
Right. That's why Tyler Perry, y'all talk about Tyler Perry, but Tyler put his people on, because I know for a fact when he started, he had nothing. And them people came to the rehearsals and they stuck with him, not knowing where the end was going to be. And look at what that loyalty did. It made them stars.
Yeah. I love our cast.
Me too.
Yeah, and I don't want this to come off. It's I don't like them.
No, the cast now.
Yeah.
Cast now is.
Yeah.
No, it's not even personal. It's just most of the people you wanted to hire quit on their own.
Yeah.
They quit on their own because that's what I'm telling you. When you're unequally yoked, you can't stand.
You'll feel it. It's like any relationship. It could be a romantic relationship.
Exactly.
If we're unequally yoked, it's never gonna work.
It don't work.
And we could try, but it's not gonna work.
And people that's unequally yoked come and they show out. And they show themselves quick. All we got to do is see it. They really don't want to be around you. And you so confused, like, why they say that? Because they don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
It's just something about you that irritates that spirit. And you don't even know. You just there.
Yeah.
You just there.
That just is what it is.
It is what it is.
But you told me that when I was 16 years old, and I didn't want to hear it.
Oh, no.
But I think about that all the time. Right now in my life, I have a lot of great things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost feels weird. Like right now we're promoting Hypocrite, which is an amazing musical that me and my family are producing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got nominated for a Webby Award the same week. Mm-hmm. So while I'm texting all my friends and asking them, can y'all buy a ticket for Hypocrite? Can you support us for Hypocrite? Now I have to send them another text. Hey, can y'all vote for the... And it's like, and something you told me when I was a teenager, like, ooh, everybody might not be that happy for you. So it's like, yeah.
You can still do what you're gonna do. You can't control how people react to that.
That's not my burden to bear.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, Monty. Like y'all growing up, and still to this day, I have 3 successful older children that I birthed that are top notch at what they do, and I have friends going through it. Should I dull my shine for my kids that decided that they wanted to do these things, or should I just not share it? And I really don't share it because I know human behavior. Right. I mean, I got some damn sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but sometimes it's hard not to look at it. People go through a whole lot. And being a hairdresser, I've learned to keep my mouth shut and ask people how to better help them and how to heal them. But yeah, it's interesting. But no, everybody's not happy.
Right.
It can be very off-putting.
Right.
Like, why do you deserve so much?
People have no idea what you've been through. People have no idea what I've been through.
And guess what?
And they will never.
And guess what? They don't need to know.
I was about to say.
Keep doing what you got to do because guess what? Life is funny. Life is roller coaster.
Absolutely.
You could be here today and down here tomorrow.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah, let's not be gone.
Because I'm nominated for a Webby, but my car don't have no air conditioning. So why y'all sitting around mad?
You sweating.
My car is drenched.
That's an excellent point.
You see, we have no idea.
But let's go get another car. Please, let's stop suffering.
This is the thing. Seriously. my goal, I want to sell my house this year and relocate.
Yeah.
I would like to move out of the country for a couple months, 2-3
Right.
months. And then after that, probably move to New York.
So you don't want to invest into
Why have a car note when I know? You feel me? It's like I would rather dog it out with this girl
Well, boo.
and then not have. I'm so scared of a car note. I don't know what to do.
As you should.
Bill?
As you should. But what you do have is a mother with several. That you
but I had a praying grandmother.
She said,
"Save my granddaughter Jesus,
and come get another car. Don't sweat no more."
Yeah, you saying I can? There's other cars I can drive.
If it's too hot, don't get in the car. Just get another.
Well, we gonna see what it's gonna take to try
Oh
to
my
fix
God,
that.
I can't stand no air conditioning.
Ooh,
That's
and
ridiculous.
yesterday was like the first day. I said, "Oh God," because I thought I was gonna be getting a car at one point.
Yeah,
Thought I was gonna be getting a car.
At God. Didn't He save you from that? You wanted that car so terrible.
I did. Imagine that car broke down right now, and I'm paying.
And she was pretty
and
too.
I'm paying a car note. That we couldn't trust that situation.
No.
Anyway,
that was bad. But see, that was a glimpse, and we kept pushing.
Yeah.
Kept pushing.
It
And
wasn't
God kept
working
saying-
out.
God said, "Stop.
It's not
Nope,
working.
I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it." And now He finally had to just shut it down. But the man wouldn't bring you the car.
Ain't that always the case?
And then you can now see how He intercepts. But sometimes, y'all, we are our own biggest
enemies.
issues. Yeah, we create these things, and then we like, "Oh, how that happened?" Because you did it. You did it. You did it. They wanted God up in heaven trying to do some other stuff. He ain't worried about these silly,
stupid stuff, dumb stuff. Like Daisy threw up a mouse. Dumb stuff. That's just stupid.
That was so gross.
That's just dumb.
You want to talk about hypocrite anymore?
Is there anything you want to say? I would just really like for y'all to come.
Yeah, please come, because this is the deal. What I know for sure is people, we always look at people who don't support, but I look at the people that do.
Come on.
We taking a bus to Charlottesville, and do you know most of the people on the bus saw the show
already
and wanted to bring other people to the show? So I'm not worried about people who don't support,
Come
because
on.
that's normal behavior.
But it's a bunch of people that's coming out to see us.
It's a bunch of people that keep coming. Some of my people, I've seen it 7 times. And I said, "We getting ready to go to Connecticut." She said, "I'm coming to Connecticut." I said, "You don't have to, you know." She said, "I love it."
Yeah.
She said, "Every time I come, I see a new nugget. I find something new."
Yeah.
So my
That's
thing is,
beautiful.
guys, let's stop worrying about, because Monty, I know you get on the people. But Monty,
I do. They know better. I lay them out every week about what they I be laying them out.
Stop. Them people,
I be laying them
them
out.
people is going through their own things. They gonna come, but when they come, let me tell you when they gonna come. When it's award winning, when it's the red carpet, when it's the cameras coming. Those are your second tier people. See, you got to put your people in the audience. So I look at my life like an auditorium. And my front row people is my people. These the people that when I get sick, they going to be there. These the people that love me. These the people that hold me up. These are the people who I love, and I hold them up. They my first row. My second row is people that do care, but they can't always be there because they got some things, but they still in the auditorium. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some people that's up in the balcony. These are people they going to buy a ticket, but they kind of just coming to see what's going on. They ain't really excited for you. They just want to come so they could go back and tell the story. Some people can't get into my auditorium. I don't care if you buy a ticket. I don't care if you drive to Charlottesville. I don't want you nowhere near me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So start looking at your life like that. And so if in your auditorium, who's on your front row? Who's on your second row? Who's in the balcony?
Right.
Who's banging on the door from the outside?
Boxes and spaces.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then let all of it roll off your back.
100%. A lot of my issues in life, what I'm finding is that an issue we might have will show up in different parts of our life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So an issue I have high expectations.
Mm.
And so I'm constantly disappointed. And that's romance, that's career, that's everything. I expect a lot, so my feelings are always getting hurt. So I need to change my expectations.
No expectations of any human being.
Yeah.
Not a man, not your husband, not a fiance, not a girlfriend, not a boyfriend. Do not have expectations because you treat people a certain way. You think people are going to treat you that way.
Right.
That's not how the world works. People treat you from their experiences of where they come from, and you don't know what that is. So whatever you expecting, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be disappointed because you're going to dig the ditch. They ain't going to dig that ditch with you. And it's okay. They don't know how to dig a ditch. Can you get your butt out my face? What kind of podcast are you running here, man? My God. So you expected somebody to dig a ditch that ain't never had a shovel.
Woo!
Stop. Can
anybody dig the ditch?
It's somebody that can dig it, but guess what? When they start digging, you ain't gonna like how they dig it.
Dang.
You ain't dig it wide enough. You ain't dig it deep enough.
The way I would have done it.
The way you would have done it. So that's a great, now, for every single soul in the world, stop having these expectations. Do your best. And when you meet people, nobody's gonna meet that 100%. Nobody's capable of doing that. It's just like you. You got a daddy that move before you speak.
I love it.
All you gotta do is say, my car, he gone, got the car gone. And I'm, as a mother, I'm like, Turk, let her figure that out. He don't let you figure out nothing. So,
I'm a girl.
I don't care if you're a girl, but you got a daddy.
Right.
So that meets your every need. So then here come dude, and you thinking he gonna do that same thing, but he ain't had no daddy. He ain't had nobody to show him nothing, teach him nothing, do nothing. And here you come, you expect for him just to jump in there. It don't work that way. So that's why you got to use communication, and you got to work, and you got to see, can we work this thing out? Can we do something? Because, Monty, you spoil rotten. You are spoiled. You talented, multi-talented. And you stupid. But it's some things. What are the things you ain't doing?
Oh, I'm not doing shit.
See,
I'm gonna be honest. Right now in my life, I desire partnership, but right this second, no, I don't have any ambition. I don't have any energy towards it.
Because who wants to hear about Monday, I got to go to practice.
I think that's cool.
Thursday, you think it's cool? He might want to go.
I think a man would be like, wow, this girl is cool.
Not wow. That man wants you naked frying some chicken.
But I want to do that
all the time.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Well, I'm telling you. At y'all age, that's all they want. And to smoke a blunt and sit back and watch you naked. That's what they want. And you want to do a podcast, and you want to go ahead, and you want to go to rehearsal, and you got to do a voiceover, and then you got to do that. And he going to say, well, when you going to get naked and fry my chicken?
Right.
When you got time to get naked and fry chicken?
Right now, I don't have no time to get naked and fry chicken.
So that's what he was used to with the last chick.
She could get naked and fry chicken.
All day, and both of them.
But if we made if I met a man right now that really liked me, seriously, and was like, Imani, let's find some free time. Let's do it. And he was a gentleman and made plans.
I got you, but in your area of age, who knows how to do that as a man? Who's teaching them how to do that? Who's showing them? Because you're very specific to the type of man that you like. He got to be cute. Gotta be making some money. He gotta be tall. He gotta do that. Well, I'm just saying, is everybody, that dude, who in his life has taught him things? Who's taught him? Who's told him these are things you need to do if you gonna maintain? Guys and women make themselves so available to men that ain't nobody trying to jump through all them hoops.
Well, yeah, I know that.
They ain't trying to do all that because Belinda over there, she gonna get naked and fry the chicken.
Right.
With no demands, no expectations. So now it's like, why do I want to get with you and you want to make plans and do podcasts?
Well, this is a good segue.
Okay.
Because that was another thing I wanted to have you on here to talk about. Y'all see how she be reading me down? how to get a man and how to keep a man. You've been married almost 40 years.
Chad, please.
And there's one story of y'all dating that you have to tell on this show.
What?
When you chased him down in
With my police car. Because I ain't had no sense. I was a clown. I was a fool. Because guess what? I didn't have a dad.
Right.
So the first dude that I saw that I liked, which was your dad, he love bombed me terrible for 3 straight months. I'm telling you, it was cards, flowers, scavenger hunts.
That's what they do.
Scavenger
That's all they
hunt.
know how to do is to love bomb.
Find what I like to eat. There was. Come walk in the snow to find me.
Romance.
Oh my God. We were so in love. And then all of a sudden something changed.
Ooh.
And I was like, wait a minute.
Flip of the switch.
Oh, he flipped his switch. And I was like, wait a minute, not me, because this the dude that I love and he loved me. So I think had my boyfriend at the time came to me and said, Glennis, I'm going to see some other people. I don't want to be around
They don't
you.
know how to do that.
No, just tell me. So I spent time trying to figure out what changed.
Right.
I didn't know what changed.
Instead of just moving on.
Right. So, and then I said, let me catch him.
Right.
If I could catch him,
right? Because then I'll have it.
Yeah. But he was so slick. Oh my God, he tricked me all the time. So I became ridiculous, obsessed with getting proof.
Yeah,
that proof. My heart already had the proof.
Yeah,
you see what
your
I'm saying?
intuition knew.
My heart. So, so I was a police officer, and
y'all, she was a cop. She was 12
in the city of Richmond. And he had a sound on his car, muffler, that a certain car made. And I was on a call with a domestic call trying to stop these fools from fighting, and I heard the muffler. I looked up and saw his car going down the street. I said, look, y'all gonna have to figure that out. I jumps in my car, the police car, put the siren on him, and went into another county.
Risking your job.
I ain't care nothing about that job. I was about to find out what this was all about. And I pulled him over, and nobody in the car but his friend and girlfriend.
His friend and the friend's girlfriend.
But I ain't catch him again. So, but I kept trying to catch him.
When you did these things, did you feel afterward? Like, I would have been embarrassed.
No, I don't. I was so messed up and young and dumb and my first love. I felt like
your heart was in it. You didn't care.
But let me say on my behalf, one time, we were talking on the phone and all these things was happening. And I said, well, do you still love me? And he said, nope. And from that moment on, I went on my way. I was the type, I needed
solid proof.
I need proof. Because
you need somebody to tell you I don't like you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you do,
the gray area is too much.
And he was so fine and cute and square-shouldered.
Y'all, my dad looked the way that my brother Brandon does.
He tore my nerves to pieces. And he was pleasant. And, when he was around me, it was like, this is my girl. But it was like, but I called your apartment. I'm standing there looking at the apartment. Back in the day, y'all, we didn't have cell phones. So all you had was a landline. And I'm calling the phone and you don't answer the phone. But then I drive to your apartment and you up in the apartment.
Yeah. Today, that's the equivalent today to that is you're not responding to my text, but you posting on Instagram.
Well, this is the deal. This is the deal. From an old lady to you. The minute that you see it, you feel it, exit the building.
That's why I'm single, Mom.
Stop talking, stop asking, stop pleading. And what I'm going to tell y'all what I did, though. And I did it not knowing that this is what the result would be. When he said he ain't love me no more, and I said, okay, hung the phone up, I built my business. I went out and I took classes. And by the time that he noticed, I was that chick. And I didn't do it for him. I did that for me. I developed Glennis. And I went in hard. So when he came back and I had a sports car and I had a business running, of course you got to look at it and say, hey, what am I missing? And I'm not saying you came back for the business, But now I'm focusing on me.
He saw the value.
And then here he come again.
Right.
And every single time
you let him back.
I let him, because I loved him. He was so cute.
Love is something serious.
He was so sweet, and he was a good person. He wasn't no bad guy, but now I look back on it, we both were young.
He didn't know how to be a husband,
and I didn't know how to do. So ain't no keeping no man. If a man want to be kept, he gonna get.
He don't want to be kept. Don't keep him.
Come on, Megan. Yes, if he don't want to be kept, don't keep him.
Yeah,
because they can't. If they don't want to be kept, they not.
It's
gonna
nothing.
Kept.
Yeah,
and
we can't blame ourselves.
No, it ain't got, really. You are so nothing to do with it.
Right.
You have nothing to do with it. You are perfect. It's who you are. You attracted. But one thing I noticed too is that remember when he first saw you and you were so exquisite and so demure and so he just wanted to get. Then all of a sudden we turn around and we give everything to him, including children, sex. But that chick, you go back to the club, she looking fresh again.
Even as a wife, like, what am I supposed? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
You talking about when you even when you married, right?
It doesn't matter.
That's what
if he doesn't want to be kept, you can't keep him.
But I'm saying, you saying like when he first saw you, you was the bad chick. You was the get money girl, right? Now, say we decide to be together. Say we decide to get married. Say we decide to have kids.
Okay.
Now he don't look at you like that no more. Now you the nagging wife at home with the stretch marks with the kids, and now that's the baddie. But that's like, dag. That's the whole point of the Bible and marriage.
Well, who believe the Bible?
I'm just saying,
who believe any of that?
Right, we can't pick and choose, but
I'm just saying, you don't have a man that loves
so
God.
what do we do about that?
You live your life and you go through hell and you figure it out, and he get on your damn nerves and he do it again, and you leave him again, and you try your best and you just keep doing it until you get so old that you give up trying. There ain't no promise to none of this unless you got a man that know God and know that word and walk with that. If he don't walk with that, it's a toss up, and most times you're gonna lose. I do hair for a living. And one thing I've never shared, in that chair that I have, with them women sitting in my chair, most of them have gone through hell. And most of them hated their husbands at points. And then you get these little cute kids, you don't know how to leave them because of that. And then they get better, and then they get worse.
Yeah.
It's
life.
Just life. It's life.
You ain't life. The same stuff I'm going through by myself, you're
gonna go through with another human being. And then why shouldn't you? Because like you were raised with two parents who doted on you. If you meet a man that people ignored him and he come in with your issues, he cute and he all that, you think he ain't bringing that with you? And then here you expecting him to treat you like your parents treated you, but he ain't never seen it. And you ain't even asked the question. Or you saw it. You saw the abuse, but no, it's going to be a problem. Even down to how you clean your house or how you eat. Every single thing that you do with another human being, if it don't match up, it's irritating. It's irritating, matter. Right?
Yeah.
You got to be juicing,
right?
Juicing,
right?
I want some bacon and eggs every morning.
Me and my brother are like this, but us co-parenting these dogs has caused a rift. It's funny. It's not the biggest deal, but that's just a small comparison of. We do things differently, and that irritates me at times.
And I'm going to tell you, so you're going to marry this man. And this is another thing. We marrying these people, but you've already seen the bullshit.
But you just said you got to find out the bullshit that you're okay with.
That you're good with. This is it. Here it is. This fool don't like to pee on the toilet. See, that would drive me crazy.
You know who I am. What?
Pee on a toilet, and then
or if you don't flush the toilet,
and you keep
I will
doing
crash
that,
out.
Crash out. But the people he been around been doing that. Pee everywhere. Now all of a sudden, you got a problem with these two drips? Yes, I got a problem.
Yeah.
So we got to stop treating these relationships like these.
The end all be all.
I love my husband. Like Turk is my dude. Turk can be my dude when I'm mad with him. Turk can be my dude when I leave him. But you better not mess with him. Let somebody mess with him and see me crash out. But the crash outs we used to have, I think we done got a little too old now. And now he see what I like. And he has really but it took me years.
Yeah, you said to take a man seriously, wait until he's 60.
Don't get upset when he's 30 or 40. He gonna be getting a little bit better by 50. But by the time his back start hurting,
that's the sweet spot.
You gotta wait.
When they back start.
This dude right here, if I had this dude now back then, right. Y'all couldn't have told me nothing. I would have talked to y'all like y'all was trash.
You said wait till they back start.
Now, woo. Yeah, but maybe that ain't that. That's just what
That's your story.
That's me.
But you've dropped a lot of gems, though.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna act like y'all life is rough. Life, if you were born like I was born into life with not a silver spoon in your mouth and you got to make your life be what you want it to be, it's going to be hard. Stop thinking this is supposed to be. No, it's hard. You got to do it. And it's going to come with all types of hurts and pains, but don't get stuck in that. Remember who God told you were. Remember, this is a thing that you could do too. People can do. So when you lose your way or you feeling depressed or you ready to give up or you remember who you were as a kid. What did you like? Did you like playing with doll babies or coloring books or sewing or running or cheering? Do it. And I promise you, God will reveal to you again who you are because we forget along the way. Through all the life's trials and problems, you forget but God put each and every one of us out here for a definite purpose. But if you forget your purpose, life becomes harder. Because as hard as Hypocrite the musical is, we enjoy it. We enjoyed ourselves today.
Yes,
going up on that stage and seeing where we're going to put the stuff
worth it.
And all the work. Yeah, it's some work. But you living your purpose is your reason for being here. And once you step into your purpose, life gets better.
Yeah.
It gets better.
Yeah. I mean, I think about me like I was a child performer, you know, and I don't know if my purpose is to perform, but I do know my purpose is to make people happy, to make people laugh.
Your purpose is to perform.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm saying even in a person, because even when it's not a performance, I still make people happy. I still can make people laugh.
Yeah, but
in my regular life.
You do, but that's performance. Like right now, you on the stage.
That's true too. Well, whatever in the case.
Yeah.
But I've gotten away from it at so many different times in my life, and God has always brought it back. Circle. Performing has always saved me. Yeah. Anytime I didn't have nothing and I was down bad, I would get a show. Yeah. I would book an audition. It was you know what I'm saying? It always came back around. And now in my life, I feel like I'm really sitting and I'm comfortable in it. You know, and it's like, God is just so good. I was saying all of that to say it's at 31, it's finally, I feel like at a point where I'm like, okay, I can really do this at a high level.
At a very high level.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let y'all know right now, Imani has this show that has been written for her with her own original music that we are going to produce. Maybe they'll come to that.
Yeah.
But that's going to be, to me, I'm waiting on that because you've always... Like you show your talent, but I want to see it full blast, full circle, where it's all on you. And then see what you made of. Superstar.
I'm weak.
Superstar.
Yeah, everything we've been doing is getting to that point, and this timing is everything.
And I'm gonna tell you, he has yet to show us
how good
all of it's gonna be. Yeah. That's what the hard work is, and he wants us to learn along the way, so we don't make crucial mistakes when we get there. You can. I've lost some money this go around, but on some choices I made, but I'm not worried about that because it was a lesson I learned. I don't want to learn it when I'm got $10 million. I want to learn it when I'm still 1,000 there. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to the people before you go?
Hey guys. No, seriously. No, I just want to speak to y'all about just living your dream. We are only here for a short period of time. Stop spending time fussing and arguing with people, chasing people that don't want to be with you. Let them go. Men, let her go. Focus on yourself. Focus on your journey, because it's all going to end sooner than you think. And you don't want your life to be wasted, because God gave you a purpose. It's time to live it.
Thank y'all so much for watching and listening to another episode of Lick the Rapper Podcast. Hey, vote for the Cancer Letter Podcast at the Webby Awards. The link will be in the description. Come see Hypocrite the Musical April 10th, Friday at 7 p.m. in Charlottesville, Virginia at the Paramount Theater. Leave a review, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. I love y'all real bad, and see you next week. Bye.